Welcome back to the Chaos. I am ChaosEclipse. Today we are going to be looking at the gold vendor. I talked about the gold vendor before, but I didn't really show you guys. So the gold vendor is a vendor that is in Cyrodiil. They're only there on the weekends, and they usually have some pretty good stuff. If I'm not mistaken, their inventory does rotate every week. Like I said, they're only there on the weekends though. The video that I wanted to do for you guys, you will be getting next week. It is going to take some time, which I could be doing it right now. So I needed nighttime. In the other video, we're going to be looking at becoming a werewolf and curing that, and then becoming a vampire and curing that. So that'll be 4 different videos for you guys. But in the meantime, we are going to go and at least look at the gold vendor. So let's go over there. So the gold vendor, if you guys remember correctly, it is in Cyrodiil. It is a PvP vendor, but they do still have some pretty good stuff on them no matter what. So we're going to go and take a look, and I'll show you guys where they're at. I don't remember if the location of them... I don't ever use a vendor, I'll be honest. I don't remember if the location of them moves or if they're always in the same spot. But let's see if we can find them, because as of recording this, it is Sunday. Of course, the same day you guys are getting the video. I don't know why I had to look at that. Mainly because, like I said, I wasn't able to, no, I don't want to join. I wasn't able to finish the other video because I needed it to be nighttime, and when I was making the other video, it was not nighttime. And it's like a 6-hour rotation or whatever. Alright, so the gold vendor usually sticks out pretty well, so let's just kind of ride around here and see if we can find them. They usually just have like a golden glow to them, and they're usually outside somewhere. You will either find them at the southern Morrowind Gate or the northern Morrowind Gate. Of course, this is only if you're Ebonheart Pact. If you are Daggerfall Covenant, then they're going to be at the northern High Rock Gate or the southern High Rock Gate. And if you're Aldmeri Dominion, they're going to be at the western Elsewhere Gate or the eastern Elsewhere Gate. But just ride around and take a look for them. So if you are one of those other factions, obviously, wherever I find this vendor, it's not going to matter, but stay tuned so that we can at least look at what they're offering. I also don't know if whatever, that's them right there. So I also don't know if whatever they offer for this faction, if it's offered for all the factions. I don't know how that works. I just wanted to point that out, but let's take a look here and see what they got.
Money can't buy love, they say. Huh? You'll disagree when you see my wares.
Let's find out if we are or not. Okay, so here we go. We have a whole bunch of yellow rings, and then we have some, what is that? That's a monster set, isn't it? Yeah, those are monster sets. Okay, cool. Let's take a look at the rings. See what we got here. We got the Hexos Ward ring, which gives the Hexos Ward set. The main thing I look at is the 5-piece item here. So dealing direct critical damage grants you a damage shield that absorbs up to 6,152 damage for 6 seconds. This effect can occur once every 7 seconds. So that's not too bad, but one hit from another player is probably going to absorb that shield just because of how hard players hit. Same thing there. It just looks like one of these is... Actually, they're both stamina. So it's just 2 pieces right there. That's cool. Okay, okay. Alright, and then we got the Ring of Scavenging Demise. Looks like same thing here too. Another 2 rings. Let's see what the 5-piece set does. It says when you deal critical poison damage to an enemy, summon the Scavenging Maul, which attacks your enemy after 2 seconds. The Scavenging Maul deals 9,688 poison damage and inflicts minor vulnerability for 15 seconds, increasing their damage taken by 5%. This effect can occur every 10 seconds and scales off the higher of your weapon or spell damage. That's pretty cool. And then we have this one here, another 2-piece here. Looks like they're all just 2 rings that you can get right away. So with this one, obviously I'd get the 129 Magica recovery immediately, and then I'd have to work out how to get the other 3 pieces. But the 5-piece set says when you cast an ability that costs resources while under 25% Magica, you restore 11,350 Magica. This effect can occur once every 45 seconds. That's actually not bad. That might be something good for me, honestly, because the way that I'm running my character currently, I am kind of lacking on the sustain part of it. So this might be something good for me. And if you notice, these rings are also, one is purchased with gold, with all of them. One is purchased with gold, and the other is purchased with alliance points. They're ridiculously high numbers, and they cost a lot, but that's what they are. But yeah, that actually might be something good for me. But I have another set in mind that I'm currently working on, so we'll ignore this because this is too expensive. Anyway, I don't have 375,000 alliance points, and I don't have 200,000 gold at the moment. I mean, I got 121, but I'm not worried about it. All right, and then this last one here, let's look at the 5-piece. Increases your physical and spell resistance by up to 10,206 based on your missing health. That's actually kind of cool. So the current value is, oh, okay, so up to 10,206. And then the current value, because I'm not missing health, is 2,373. So I'd have to be pretty low to get that resistance. I don't know if I would want that. It might make you more tanky the closer you are to dying, but I don't know. I wouldn't want it. All right, and then same thing down here. It looks like these are gold and alliance points. These are monster sets. We're going to be looking at the second piece there. So when you use ultimate ability, you gain weapon and spell damage equal to the amount of ultimate consumed, and physical and spell penetration equal to 23 times the amount for 12 seconds. That's actually really strong from what it seems. So if I used an ability or an ultimate that costs 300, then whatever 300 times 23 is, that's how much physical and spell pen I would have for 12 seconds. That seems like ridiculously strong. I might end up switching to that one. Let's see here. Same thing there. Same thing there. Are they all the same? They just have different... Yeah, I think so. Okay, so what's different on them? The enchants and the traits. Okay. Alright. Oh, actually this one's... Oh, because this is Celine. We're going from Balorg to Celine. What does Celine do? When you deal martial melee damage, I don't know what martial is, I'm not gonna lie. I've seen this quite a few times. When you deal martial melee damage, you call upon primal spirit that mauls the closest enemy in front of you. After 1.3 seconds for 6,375 physical damage, this effect can occur once every 6 seconds and scales off the higher of your weapon or spell damage. So that's not too bad, but it's not something I would go for. And then it looks like the rest is just going to be the enchants and the traits switching out, because everything else is the same. Alright, so not too bad. If you guys are looking to get those if you guys are looking to get this monster piece set here that I have highlighted, yep, that's the easy way to do it. Then make sure you guys come and check out the gold vendor. I know I said weekends, but I think like most games, the weekend technically ends like Tuesday morning. I don't know why they do that. I think it has to do with like the soft reset of the game, just to kind of reset all the vendors, or if anything glitched out, things like that. Normally there's a world reset in every MMO you play. But that's going to be it for this one. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know down in the comment section. I'm going to try to keep these next few videos short. I will say, when we go over the werewolf stuff and the vampire stuff, I will try to keep them short, but I'm also going to kind of show you guys what it takes to become a werewolf and vampire, so it could take even longer depending on how long it takes to find a werewolf or vampire to bite me. So, but thanks again. Questions, comments, concerns, like I said, put it down in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.